So I was listening to a talk that this teacher that I admire was doing, and he happened to be talking about forgiveness. And yeah, forgiveness has always been there's been something there that I never quite understood inside of me. I couldn't quite get my head around it. You know what I mean? I kind of understood like what people mean. Like, all right, you need to forgive, it feels good when you forgive. And I get all that stuff. But there was always this like something incomplete about it. And I didn't even realize what it was. And today, for some reason, I was listening to this short little talk. It was like a 2-minute clip. And suddenly I was like, whoa, my brain just clicked these things together. And it said, wait a minute. What if the roots of forgiven are for, F-O-R-E, and given? And for, if you look it up, means to come before or to come prior. And of course, given is to give out. And so suddenly I was like, oh my God. And I actually looked up the origins of the word forgiven, and it broke these two roots down that way as well. So if you look at it, it actually is trying to show us. The word is amazing. It's functioning like this, like a Zen koan. A Zen koan, if you don't know what those are, they're these sayings that they would use when Zen monks were studying and trying to basically become enlightened, to drop the illusions that they were holding on to. They would give them these supposedly nonsense sayings that their mind couldn't figure out. One of them is, show me your original face before the birth of your mother and father. Right? So you can imagine trying to get your mind to figure that out. You can't, you fail, your mind just stops. And that's the point. You stop because you can't, right? So forgiven becomes, if you sit with it, it becomes like a Zen koan that gets your mind to completely stop spinning, to trying to figure things out. And how could you give something that was already given before? So forgiveness means giving that's already happened prior. Let that sink in. If someone supposedly wronged you and you're thinking about forgiving them, the word is telling you, wait, that's already done. Let me go deeper. What it's trying to show is that what we are actually doesn't hold on to any grievance or any hurt in reality. We have no pockets there. There's no storage compartments. The only way we can seemingly store it is if our body holds on to tension and energy gets blocked there. But what we actually are, which is there prior to the thinking mind even saying anything, what's there when you close your eyes and you just go in deep, doesn't have any grudges. It doesn't hold on to anything. So to forgive isn't a doing, it's a recognizing. It's what you essentially are. It's what the perfume that comes off of what you actually are. It's a characteristic of what we actually are on the deepest level. We forgive because our nature is to simply be, to flow. Love doesn't hold on to anything. It flows. It just moves. It just is. So forgiveness is a quality of that. It's something that naturally is there. It's a clue. It's a clue into the deeper essence of what we are. And this was this one was a deep dive one for sure. So let me know if you have questions about that, because that was a hell of a mouthful to chew on. So let me know if that sparks anything in you, and if you want to talk about it some more, because that just blew my mind this morning when I realized what that word actually means.